Home court advantage.
It's a fabulous gift. I think it's going to be well used.
Irving has 2 new dream courts. Hear from the basketball star behind them and see her land her famous trick shot twice. But wait, there's more. The lessons from home shopping.
Being on Home Shopping Network would be a dream come true, obviously.
We are at a first-time event where entrepreneurs are pitching for a chance to be on HSN. For now, an HSN star is happy to be here.
Make sure we get the microphone in here. ICTN.
We're branding.
We're branding. We're all about branding.
Paint and progress.
We're out here just doing our part in the community. As an organization, as a culture, we just feel we have to give back.
See the volunteers sprucing up a city park and find out why they will be back at this location. Plus, the special canines visiting seniors and how these critters are promoting reading. Now on City Source. Entrepreneurs are getting tips on building their businesses during classes at the study. Hello and welcome to City Source. I'm Thomas Gandy. That story is coming up, but first, Irving has 2 new basketball courts, and the story behind them has chapters of both tragedy and inspirational recovery. We were at the dedication of both dream courts to find out more.
3.
It's a double dream court dedication. And beyond those ribbon cuttings, what many people want to see,
Oh my gosh, she really gonna do that?
including fans of all ages,
Hopefully she'll get her over-the-head shot.
is Basketball Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman making that famous shot. First at Northwest Park, later at Rose Meadow Park. But some witnesses are sharing a secret.
She almost made most of them, but she airballed a few of them.
That might just underscore her messages about determination and how sports can make a difference in the lives of young people.
I said every day I was going to be successful, and I became successful. You think and see things in to your life.
Sports is the great equalizer of life. Sports doesn't matter if you're white or black or Latino or Asian, rich or poor. It just matters, can you play? And do you want to play? And do you want to compete?
Those are just a few of the reasons Nancy Lieberman Charities donated these 2 dream courts to the city of Irving.
What this court is going to represent and do for this community and for all these kids, it just makes me feel real good.
This court is really nice.
Lieberman's organization has gifted more than 50 of these courts across the country. They are part of an initiative that got a boost after the tragic shooting of police officers in Dallas.
We were doing this since 2010, and then after the shooting, Chief Brown, Dallas chief, reached out to me and he says, look, I need an initiative. We made a commitment that we would build up to 14, which we've already done. And now we're expanding.
Irving police reached out to Lieberman's charity to see about getting the courts here.
It's the police department that made this happen. It wasn't the city council. This started as an initiative by the police department for the community.
A few months back, they let us know that we had 2 donors.
And it was like, when can we get it? How soon?
With the courts now in place, they hope to realize one big goal of the Dream Courts program, and that's building positive relationships with police officers. Involvement extends beyond having a badge on the court.
When the officers are driving by, when they see kids out here playing and they're not on a call, they'll be able to come by and shoot some baskets. And if they see kids out here without a basketball, they'll have some basketballs in the car with them that they can give to the kids.
So this program is going to bring a good leadership, a sense of knowing that you can talk to the officers, get acquainted with them.
It begins breaking down that barrier, begins establishing that trust relationship.
That opens up all kinds of very important lines of communication that then leads to a safer neighborhood for everybody.
Donors, including Bank of America and the United Way, made the court at Rose Meadow possible. At Northwest, a businessman stepped up.
I grew up abusive dad. Half of the guys who we grew up with went to jail. And so I just said what my dream was when I grew up, I wanted to be able to give back to the kids.
You realize that there's people who have made a success of their life, but they still remember how important it is to give back, what struggles they had when they were younger.
Kids, today we dedicate this court. We dedicate this court to you.
Now the courts are open, and everyone hopes sports will help young people discover positive values, including teamwork, like the teamwork that made these courts possible.
What I know about life is you need good teammates. So I need the police, I need the community, I need the park and rec.
A team that is committed to helping young people develop the skills to thrive in sports and in life.
Nice.
Here are the specifics of where you can find those courts. Rose Meadow Park is at 1505 Rose Street. Northwest Park is at 2800 Cheyenne Street. The Irving Parks Department is taking on a major planning process, and you are invited to get involved. This master plan will include looking at all city parks and recreation centers and figuring out future needs. The theme is Let's Play Irving. 2 public input meetings are ahead. One is Tuesday, July 10th at 6 p.m. at Lee Park Recreation Center. Another is Thursday, July 12th at 6 p.m. at Cimarron Park Recreation Center. In addition to the public meetings, the Parks Department will also be getting input through focus groups and online surveys. Some local entrepreneurs are hoping to combine their ideas with the Reach of Home Shopping Network to build their businesses. They got a chance to present their products and learn more during Shop Main Street America.
Well, today we have our Austin steak rub, which is our #1 bestseller.
If variety really is the spice of life, Aisha Crutchfield may really be onto something. She works at both Irving's largest employer, City, and what's among the smallest companies, the one she started, called Revive.
We're an all-natural urban spice company.
On this day, she's hoping to earn a chance to give her business exposure to millions. If all goes well, she could be presenting on Home Shopping Network. What's going through your mind? Nerves? What do you think?
My nerves are a little wrecked. I created Revive Spices after going through a turbulent season in my life.
She's among a group of entrepreneurs pitching to a panel of judges at Glory House Bistro. It's part of Women's Leadership Live's Shop Main Street America program, offered through the Irving Economic Development Partnership.
My retail price is $5.
Wouldn't it be awesome for these entrepreneurs to be on HSN in front of millions to showcase their products that were created right here in Irving, Texas?
I love that you put the sweet and the salty together in that.
One of those evaluating ideas is home shopping veteran Stacy Shefflin.
We don't skimp on the packaging or the formulas. We're looking for their passion, because passion sells.
And I am so excited to be talking to you today.
So we're looking for people that really have a great idea. Product is hero.
My product is a dry erase board that goes like an accordion.
We want it real, and we want people to really be able to just be open. That cray-cray woman, she got hair and rollers, no makeup on. What are we doing?
Everything that we use has known healing properties.
The judges are watching more than a dozen pitches, including for those dry erase boards.
We also have it for coaches.
Mink eyelashes.
Oh, this takes only 2 minutes to put on.
And hair shine product, all demonstrated for maximum impact.
Oh my gosh, you're shining.
What a great opportunity for people to come in, pitch, get somebody from HSN and give them advice, and hopefully they'll get a chance to improve their sales.
What if there was one product out there that could make the fix as easy as the mistake?
Jasmine Adams is a student.
Where do you go to school?
University of Dallas.
In Irving. In Irving.
She came up with the idea for smudgies after finding a second use for something she had around the house.
Basically just took this idea that I had of me using my own swimsuits to fix my makeup and did more research into the type of fabric.
No solution. Right. This is crazy.
She is a one-woman business looking to grow.
You're pick, packing, wrapping, strapping. Yes. You're doing it all.
And on this day, she's getting more than the chance to pitch for a TV spot.
Yes.
So think about a pricing model and a margin.
Earlier, she was among a group of small business owners getting tips during classes at the Study USA.
We've had some really cool sessions about marketing, especially on social media.
Having an anchor where to send people to, so if people find you online, where do they go that you can give them a call to action?
They also went into talking a little bit about the finances and looking at the unit costs and your margins and what that means for your business.
I have been self-funded, and I think getting myself to that next level, that was really empowering for me.
They have a real passion for their product, but in most cases people just need a couple of the steps that they need to take. Things they wouldn't think about.
Have I got the right marketing? Have I got the right branding? Have I developed a product with a great prototype that we can take and manufacture?
Frog hair has absolutely no fillers. It is water soluble.
Back at this pitch party,
My goal is to revive America.
leaders are talking about another point of this program, and that's drawing attention to small business.
We have about an estimated 8,500 businesses call Irving, Texas home. About 6,000 of them are small businesses, so they're really the foundation of our community.
And it's great to bring the small entrepreneurs out to show their wares.
And maybe some of them could get a big break on TV.
It'd be great. Wouldn't that be something to be able to say that they were here today?
Out of all the cities we traveled to, top-notch 5-star here in Irving, Texas.
There is still some work to do, and some time will pass before anyone here knows if they'll make it to HSN, but they are confident.
I'm ready for TV. Even if that doesn't happen, just like the networking and the marketing opportunity and being able to meet other small business owners has been a really good opportunity and a good outcome for the day.
They hope to combine small business and the small screen to make big fortunes. After that pitch event, people were encouraged to stay in the Heritage District for First Friday Date Night. On the first Fridays of each month, many businesses in the Heritage District offer specials to attract customers. Keep up with any related stories you may have missed. Look for the Business and Economic Development playlist at youtube.com/The City of Irving. The City of Irving is gearing up for its annual Independence Day celebration. A parade will start at 9 a.m. on Wednesday, July 4th and wind through downtown Irving. That parade is followed by a reception in Heritage Park. Evening activities kick off at 6 in the Urban Center with live music, water slides, and more. A fireworks show will launch from the middle of Lake Carolyn. The crews at Irving Libraries are hoping young people will use their break from school to discover new books. They're hosting a lot of fun programs to draw attention to the Summer Reading Challenge. Take a look.
This is called Snake Encounters with Daryl Sprout. We have other programs throughout the system, and this is just one of many.
I do lots of library summer reading programs, and my crowds are frequently a violation of the fire code in terms of the capacity of the room. And I always tell the librarian, don't worry about that, because the fire marshal never comes to the snake show. I was a little kid when I found my first snake, and I was already into animals in general, but at the time I was mostly into dinosaurs, and you couldn't find one of those. And that little snake just captured my heart.
Seeing their faces is bringing people in, it's having people be excited, but it's also having people come to me afterwards and said, you know, I never knew this about snakes, or I never knew this could be so much fun. Who would have thought I could see a snake program and not be afraid?
A 30-foot snake!
Probably gotten more people over ophidiophobia, which is the fear of snakes, than any shrink, any hypnotist, anybody alive. I mean, I'm not just here to save the snake, I'm here to save the world one snake at a time.
Looks like fun there. The Summer Reading Challenge continues through August 15th. Learn more at your nearest branch or at cityofirving.org/library. Puppies in training to become assistance dogs through Canine Companions for Independence in Irving visited residents of MacArthur Hills Senior Living. It led to some adorable moments that we were there to capture.
These guys are in training to become assistance dogs for people with disabilities someday.
Let's go meet everybody, Layla. Sit. Don't sit. This is so much fun to be able to come here and to meet some new friends and to just bring them a, you know, like a little bit of joy and fun. Good girl. It's amazing. One, it's great for her. She's practicing her socialization skills and all of her commands. And then it's just a joy to get to meet new people and put smiles on their faces. You know what else she knows how to do? She knows how to speak on commands. You want to see that? Layla, speak. Speak.
Our puppy raisers are always looking for outings and things like that to bring their dogs and expose them to new things, and so it just kind of seemed like the perfect fit.
She's a sweet one. How are you? This helps with the training to get them acclimated to just the public.
We had a dog or two or a litter of them all the time.
A couple people have said that they've had dogs before and what type of dogs they've had.
Oh, he loves that.
Oh yeah, there's nothing like a dog. Yeah, they're your pet. Yes, they. Oh, I know.
Oh, I love dogs. I guess half the population loves dogs, but the others love cats.
But the dogs are just beautiful. And I was saying it's very good for your blood pressure and your health to have a nice, soft little doggy to pet and love on.
So now we're on the second floor. What is this area?
This area is our memory care area.
So sweet.
It's so important for our puppies to get exposure to people of all sorts and get comfortable working around different equipment. So getting to see all the walkers and wheelchairs and meet different people is really great for their training.
10 months
Pretty well behaved for 10 months, huh? It just means a lot to us for this group to come and support us and to come see the residents. So it's real special for them.
You're sweet. Yes, you are. I love you.
Dogs bring smiles everywhere they go, and you know there's something special about Canine Companions dogs and their special futures that they have ahead.
So much fun spending time with them, and registration is already open for Canine Companions' next big fundraising event. Dogfest Walk and Roll is set for September 29th at Canine Companions in Irving. Sign up at cci.org/dogfestdfw. A new attraction is open at the Toyota Music Factory, an entertainment and dining destination owned by the city of Irving. Here's the ribbon cutting for Pop Factory.
We're celebrating the grand opening of our Pop Factory.
We have a lot of pops, as you can see on our fridge, and also ones that they have a little bit of alcohol, but that we call the Boss Pops. We create everything here on our flavor lab. They are all 100% natural. We don't use any colorants, preservative, artificial flavors, or sweeteners.
I know that this is going to be highly successful because I find myself here more often than normal.
Say hi. This is a family business. We are cousins and brothers.
4 families that we came together, and it's been great. We're doing great.
I want to thank you and your family for making the commitment to be here in Irving, Texas.
The Toyota Music Factory, I think it's the perfect fit.
It's the big thing going on right now here, not only in Irving, right, but in whole Dallas.
We are so glad that we opened the business here in Las Colinas.
Thanks to the City of Irving and the Chamber of Commerce, they help us to facilitate the process of construction, permits.
Since the very beginning, they just came to us and offer all support that we needed.
They work along with us to make this happen very quickly.
The hope is that more people get to know our product, that more people get to know our brand, and hopefully in the future open more stores.
And we're so excited about it.
And here is a look at a few of the upcoming shows at the Pavilion at the Music Factory. July 14th is Paramore. The following day is Violent Femmes with Echo and the Bunnymen. July 17th, it's Three Doors Down and Collective Soul. On the 21st, Foreigner. For full listings and tickets, check thepaviliontmf.com. Keep Irving Beautiful teamed up with a local business to make a difference at an Irving park. Our team got to see the volunteers in action.
We're going to be painting the complex at the Trinity View Park baseball field today.
We're out here just doing our part in the community. We've been a partner with Keeping Irving Beautiful now, I want to say about 5 years. And as an organization, as a culture, we just feel we have to give back.
This is maybe our 6th year supporting KIB, and so with Mosaic, it's all about giving back to our community. KIB is one of our top charities that we sponsor every year, and it's just coming out here and serving our community with our office being in Irving, just making sure that we're part of the culture and giving back.
We're going to be painting the dugouts, the metal safety railing, also the entryway here. We're going to be painting that with black paint, and it'll really make it pop out here. That color will brighten it up, and you'll be able to see it really nice against the backdrop of the green grass.
What's the hardest part about this event here?
The hot. the heat out here today. It's going to be the toughest.
It's hot today, so we're asking them to drink lots of liquids. We brought our several gallons of water igloos out here today, and that's our main focus, to make sure we're keeping everybody hydrated.
Mosaic has a softball league that actually plays on this field, so it's it's personal to us. If we're going to take the time to play on the field and people give us that opportunity, we can at least come out here and serve the community that allows that to happen.
We have to do our part, and I think that's what's important for all the businesses and corporations around Irving is understand that together there's so much more we can do than separate.
And we are helping you plan ahead. Registration is open for Keep Irving Beautiful's Trash Bash. It's on Saturday, September 29th from 9 a.m. until noon at T.W. Richardson Grove Park. Sign up at keepirvingbeautiful.org. And it's time now for our Pets of the Week. So we head out to the Animal Care Campus, and JP is back with us this week. So take it, JP.
We're at the Animal Care Campus with Michael Whiteside. And Michael, it's been a while since I've been here. And the moment I walked in, I was like, I miss being here because all the incredible pets that are here. And speaking of incredible pets, we have Bella, and she's beautiful.
Bella is beautiful. She's a little nervous right now because of the camera and the lights and all the people, but she is really, really a sweet, sweet dog. She was actually returned adoption. The person that had adopted her just didn't have enough time to spend with her. She's a terrier mix, so she does have some energy. She's pretty playful when she's outside. She's only about 11 months old, so she's still a puppy. She's going to make a great pet for someone.
I'm sure the kids will love her. When she warms up to them, she's, like you said, she's super friendly.
Yes, and I've noticed, even coming out of her kennel, she, when she first got here, it was difficult to do that, but now she comes out of her kennel pretty easily. And then once she warms up and once she gets to know you a little bit, she's perfectly happy and a sweet, sweet girl.
All right, Michael, and this is Zoe. We got a chance to meet her back there, and she seemed to be really sweet.
She's super sweet. She's I'm actually a little bit older. She's 7 years old, and she was adopted from us several years ago, but her owner passed away, and so she had to come back to the shelter. If you want a dog that's just going to cuddle up in your lap and hang out, this is definitely the girl for you. She is going to have some surgery on one of her kneecaps because she has a floating kneecap, and she also tested positive for heartworm, so she's going to have heartworm treatment after that. So she's not actually going to be able to go home for probably a couple months once she has the surgery and then the treatment, but she just wants to cuddle up and curl up next to you. So she's going to be one of our guardian angel pets. People can go to our website and make a donation in her name to help cover the cost of the surgery and the heartworm treatment, as well as the other animals that we have on Guardian Angel Fund right now.
And the Guardian Angel Fund is a really important thing that the people of Irving should know about, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's a restricted fund that we have that covers extraordinary medical expenses. We've already used it quite a bit this year. We had 2 puppies that had been hit by vehicles and had to have surgery on their legs. It really the cost can add up quickly. And I would imagine with her surgery and heartworm treatment, it's going to be probably about $1,000 to $1,500 just for Zoe here.
All right, Michael, for the people at home who may be confused, this is not a rabbit. This is a cute puppy, but his name is Rabbit.
You are correct. He is actually a Chihuahua mix named Rabbit, and I'm guessing that's probably because he does have quite a bit of energy. He's only about 2 years old. He was actually adopted from our shelter a couple months ago, and he was returned because the owner thought he was too active. That's kind of not real. That's kind of a subjective thing. Some people will appreciate the too active. Obviously, he likes to climb and give kisses. So, he's probably going to do really well with someone that is active or has a yard that he can run in and that has time to spend with them to kind of help him get rid of some of that extra energy that he has.
Now, I think the name definitely suits him because, he's jumping around everywhere, hopping around everywhere. So.
Definitely. He's definitely got some spring in his step, and he loves checking things out, and he's real curious. So, I think, and he's still young enough, I think he's going to just make a great pet for just about anybody that's just looking for an animal that will, spend some time with them indoors, outdoors, then just needs some extra loving.
All right, Michael. Well, thank you, and it's always a blast to come down here and meet all these wonderful pets.
We love having you here. Thank you.
Back to you, Thomas.
All right, thanks a lot. Great to have you with us today. The Animal Care Campus is located at 4140 Valley View Lane. It is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. Then on Saturday, the hours are 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Also, check out the websites you see on your screen. Earlier, you heard me mention the park's master planning process. We'll take you to the first public meeting and hear what ideas are coming from it next time on City Source. Remember, you can always email us to let us know what you think. Our address is icted@cityofirving.org. You can also find us at youtube.com/The City of Irving. Subscribe to our channel so you can get notifications and be among the first to see our videos. Also, give us some likes while you're there. And that's it for this edition of City Source. We leave you now with some shots around Lively Point Youth Center, including the skate park. Thanks to everyone who's a part of this one, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.